Yes. It is time for meditation. And I love the beginning of every month because we get to support ourselves and each other with a new affirmative thought. From the beginning of the days at CSC opened, and actually before we opened, we knew that we would take time every Sunday for what we called the meditation experience. Not the meditation challenge, but the experience and the knowingness that you are connected to something more powerful than you can imagine. And it goes where you go. And no matter what's happening out there, it is with you. It is moving through you. It is operating as you. And so we do more than only provide you with sacred text and classes. We want you to understand at a deeper level what this all means for you. We want you to connect to the God within you for yourself and to experience the power, the quiet, the knowing of that practice. And so this month, I'm excited because we're going to use one of my favorite lessons from A Course in Miracles to guide our meditative time and to come back to it whenever you need to be reminded of my favorites. I am entitled to miracles. I am entitled to miracles. I love this lesson and I come back to it frequently when my mind thinks otherwise, when the conditions out there say something else is happening. And as the lesson says, you are entitled to miracles because of what you are. You will receive miracles because of what God is. And you will offer miracles because you are one with God. What we did earlier, that idea of sending peace out. You will be able to, and you are able to, experience miracles because you're entitled to them. It is part of your birthright to see, feel, experience miracles. And so we will use this passage, we will use this lesson, we will use this affirmative thought to guide us. Because being entitled to something is a deep knowing. You walk differently on the earth when you realize what you're entitled to. When you realize what your birthright is and where you come from and how life is supposed to work for you. And this month, we will focus on that. I am entitled to miracles. I don't have to beg for miracles. I don't have to worry about them happening. I am entitled to them, full stop. Let us take this powerful knowing to quiet all the things that would contradict this knowing, and let us take our time to experience the fullness of this knowing together. So go ahead. Bring your feet to the floor. Bring your palms to the tops of your thighs. And allow the words to reverberate within your being and to activate the truth that you may have forgotten. I am entitled to miracles. And with this knowing, with this energy pulse, we allow our eyelids to gently close. I know you feel that movement. And maybe when we talked about the idea, I'm entitled, you began to shake your head in confirmation. Let us now settle into the yesness of our affirmative thought. And let us take our breath as further confirmation of what we are entitled to. Let's notice the breath right where it is. Making no judgment of the breath, just noticing that whether we are aware of it or not, the breath is moving. And whether we are aware of it or not, we are entitled to miracles. And whether we are aware of it or not, we will receive those miracles because of what we are and what God is. Beautiful, everyone. Now let's together breathe and drop that breath low into the belly, because we want a full experience of the breath. Breathing in for a count of 4, holding for 4, exhaling for 4, and opening and allowing for 4. Together, inhale. Hold the breath for 4. Relax the jaw and release the breath for 4. And rest in the knowing that we are entitled to miracles. Again, inhale into the low belly for 4. Hold for 4. And release whatever would prevent you from knowing the truth for 4. Sigh it out. And rest for 4. In through the low belly, up through the rib cage, expanding our awareness of what we are entitled to as we expand the breath. Hold it there. And sigh it out, releasing the sound and releasing the past. And rest in it. In through the low belly, up through the rib cage, expanding the sides and now the front and the back of the body. Hold it there. And let the sound release and whatever you've been holding, sigh it out. And rest in it. In through the low belly, up through the rib cage, now allowing the breath to rise where we've connected low to mid to high breath. Hold it there. And sigh it out when you're ready. And enjoy the peace. One more time, in through the low belly, up through the rib cage, and now rising to the heart chakra, center of the chest. Hold for 4. And sigh it out, taking your time to release it. And rest in the peace. Beautiful, everyone. Now let's connect all of that in a full breath, an elongated breath. Breathing in through the nostrils, holding the breath for a count of 6, and exhaling through the nostrils. We're slowing it down so that we can release and receive, for we are entitled to do so. In through the low belly, all the way up. Count of 6. Hold for 6. And releasing it through the nostrils. Nice slow count of 6. And rest. Let's practice a few rounds on your own. Each round relaxing your mind, your body. In and out through the nostrils. You feel the release in your feet. Release the ankles. Release the calves and the shins. Letting that energy of relaxation flow across the knees. Release them as well. Energy flows across the thighs, the glutes, the hamstrings. If there is any tension, release it now. And as you are held and seated and supported, send that energy from the base of the spine all the way up the spinal column. Inhaling through the nostrils. Holding and releasing at your own pace. And feeling the opening as the energy flows in and up. We exhale and continue to flow up. On the inhale, exhale and allow. And up. Exhale and allow. There is nothing that can stop the flow of the energy moving in and up. As we exhale and allow. You feel and see and imagine that energy flowing out the crown of your head. And with permission, it flows back down through the crown, across the third eye, down the throat, gently rests and relaxes the shoulders, down the arms, out the fingertips. You are a completely open channel now. Today we rest the palms on the tops of the thighs with the palms turned up. Not only do we affirm I am entitled to miracles, we allow our whole being to be open to them. Scan your body. Notice if there is any tension, any blockage, any holding. Send the breath there. Send love there. Send truth there. I will monitor the time. You take the inward journey. And if the mind wanders, it is okay. Be kind to your wandering mind and bring it back to our affirmative thought. I am entitled to miracles. You are entitled to miracles. We are entitled to miracles now. With our eyelids still closed, we enjoy the feeling on the inside, the confidence that comes when we affirm, I am entitled to miracles. With our eyelids still closed, we receive what comes from this confidence, an assurance, a knowing that when we come out of meditation, we are supported, guided, uplifted, inspired in our lives. And with our eyelids still closed, we enjoy how good it feels to be this confident. Our palms are turned up. Go ahead and turn them down. And making contact with the tops of our thighs. Inhale, draw the shoulder blades and the shoulders up by the ears. Exhale as we release the shoulder blades back and down. Inhale up. Full breath, exhale, releasing nice and easy the shoulder blades. And one more time, inhale. It feels good to elongate the body and the breath. Exhale, releasing the shoulder blades back and down. Stop the movement. Bring the palms together at heart center. Pressing the thumbs into the sternum, that little bony ridge at the center of the chest. And bowing the chin towards the fingertips if you are able. Noticing that opening, base of the neck all the way down the spine. Noticing how connected you are. Allow the eyelids to gently open. Inhale, raise the chin, raise the gaze. Release the breath. Maintain the peace, the ease, and the confidence. Namaste.